Alright there, it's your old friend Yorkie here again, bringing you another episode of My Humble Opinion, where I break down the Humble Monthly Choice Bundle and have a quick play on each of the games, see if any might come to the channel, any I want to play of my own, and what I think of them in general. This, Black Book. Alright, so then I saw his right hand of him who sat on the throne. It seems a narrative adventure with some random mechanics. Let's see. So, him sat on the right side of him who sat on the throne. A scroll with writing on both sides. And oh. Alright, whatever. New game.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelt here, and in a sense, they still do.
Voiceover satisfactory.
I will tell you a story. It happened long ago, even before the revolution. It happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man.
Okay.
I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life.
Oops.
He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
Interesting start. Traditional tale, of course, of going through the underworld to reclaim your loved one. Gender flip, although Senyu also did a gender flip on the same thing, kinda. Traditional tale's a good one. Let's see what it has to offer as far as gameplay and narrative goes. The intro was okay. The style, it's okay. It's not my normal style, but it's not bad. Okay.
Been waiting, hoping for you to return.
Click to step on.
You haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where are you headed? Relatives, and from the warm summer. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to.
Just pausing a little bit, see if it steps on itself. It doesn't look like it does. And clicking something is common, so it's likely to do that anyway, but it would help if it actually gave that instruction. I mean, I think most people get it, but a newcomer might not.
Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself.
Now just use space. I've used left mouse button. Other keys don't necessarily work. Escape doesn't work. Enter does.
It'll all be well. Oh, I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that.
Right mouse button doesn't work. Middle mouse button doesn't work. Left
There's
does.
no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long.
Okay. What? Oh. Oh, that's just turning him out on and off. Okay. And that's... They didn't bury him in holy ground. Nope. Kind of getting that. Something up there, the thicket. I need to go to the crossroads. The pine needles are golden with sun already. Alright, so there's to the crossroads. Basically, it's got little points of interest to click on rather than you having to guess where. And the reason I say that is a lot of point-and-click adventures. It's like, oh yes, click on that particular tree because that's what you need to go to. Okay, there's so many different parts of this picture. If there's no indication, I don't know to do that. So what do I have to click? Absolutely everything? Why? Alright, road to crossroads. Herb. Adam's Head. Adam's Head heals minor wounds. Useful thing on a journey. Alright. Do I just click on that? I guess. That's my location. Where else can I go? Oh, I can walk. I seem to be going across a field rather than along a road. That's to crossroads. Now we're on a road. We're on a road to nowhere. Ooh, that's beautiful colouring. Yeah, this is growing on me as far as art style goes. It's not my normal style, but it's really, really growing on me.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
I guess they're using witch as an evil entity. It's a shame for any Wiccans or other pagans around. But, you know, that's one traditional view of it. And she's doing it for good reason, I suppose. Have a look at the milepost. Treading 16 miles, Slim Solicask 2 miles, Nerob 21 miles, okay. Oh, there's ritual candles. Old enchantment candles from Old Igor's hut. With their help you can draw a circle. Okay. Now we head back. What else do we have around? Gold beds. Crosses look old. And it seems people were buried here quite some time ago. Oh, what's this? Herb? Adam's Head again. Can't do anything with the gold bets. Oh, I think it's meant to be goblets. I think that's a typo. That would make sense. Since it's translated to English, a little typo like that would make sense. Old Igor.
So, have you found the candles? Well done. All by yourself at that. Seems my teachings were not lost on you after all.
I sound great, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Alright, make a circle.
I've made a circle. Is it alright, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend.
I'm not sure I like the grandfather's voice, but hers is pretty good.
Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it.
Alright. There we are. We're an open
Would
book.
you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later.
Yeah, great approach to life. Just do it and think about it later.
Now speak the words I taught you.
Try I'm scared, I'm curious.
Oh, Grandpa. I'm scared. I don't know if I can.
Don't you fret, Vasya. If you run, you'll perish.
Oh,
So
what?
come
Great.
on, speak the words.
Wow.
And soon you'll be a witch. I know you won't falter.
Don't fret, because if you try running, you're going to die any road, so just get it on with it.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it, and I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat. But bestow me with knowledge of the dark, and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life.
That's a big cat.
To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time
Okay.
for your first Zagavar.
Zagova? Oh, a spell. Oh, you can mouse over. That's cool. Welcome to your first battle. Each battle consists of turns. Your enemy take turns, but you always get to go first. You win when you destroy all enemies before you, reducing their health to 0. He's got 13 health. This is the black book. It contains all of your Zagavas. Try using the word Urazi. Press end turn. Urazi. Enemy's turn. Bite for 1. The pages you had the previous turn have changed. The book alters the pages each turn. Enemy attacks can be blocked with a defense. Okay. Defense shields you from damage but disappears on your next turn. Recite the page Avdelai, which has the effect of defense. Oh, that's to cancel it. Okay. And then end turn. Enemy turn. Coming in with a bite that's blocked.
Enchanted words protect from demons, but this protection fades quickly. Now draw up a complete Zagavar.
You may combine several pages into a Zagavar. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages as indicated by empty slots at the top of the screen. A Zagavar consists of orders and keys. You can currently see 2 orders and 1 key. See the type of page, order or key in its upper corner. Okay, yep. Alright, so the Kaba is a key for 3 defense, and Abdullah is an order with 5 defense, and I don't have anything. Oh no, I've got a Razi as well. Ah! Oh, so it looks like white might be defense and black might be assault. Try that.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten.
Yep.
A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
The black book helps you predict your enemy's actions. Also, it's going to attack for 1. Okay. So the enemy's intents carefully to upset their plans. Deal 3 damage, ignoring reduction. Okay. That's 2 damage. I only need to do 1 damage. Only going to attack for 1 as well. Alright, so if I do Scorch It and Ruda and Avdalai, that should be it, I think. Didn't even need the Avdalai. Nice.
Take that, you mangy hellhound.
Mangy. But again, it's translated to English, so I think from a foreign language. I'm assuming, what is it, Polish or something? Forgive me, Croatian? I don't know. I don't know which part of Eastern Europe it is, but whichever. Central Eastern Europe.
Now, Vasya, answer this maw. You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
Alright, here you go. I guess I'm on my way. Gates of Hell. Like a bat out of hell, we'll be gone when the morning comes. Ah, you're gone now, aren't you, Meatloaf? Sad loss. Items, we got the candles. Then we got the mill that stood still. A man from Viadka once lived in our village. He would tell us stories. Okay. We've got some kind of quest there. Ooh, that looks like a monster.
Oh,
Yep.
is that you, Vasilisa?
Yes, it is.
I should congratulate you.
Okay.
First seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest?
I don't know.
Another matter entirely.
Hmm. Oh, we could talk to him. Okay.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed. As legend dictates, who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon.
Yeah, but when you grant a wish, do you grant it as I intend it, or as you twist it? Which of us haven't done that if we've run a tabletop game? I mean, hell, I was 16 to 18 running tabletop games. I still remember all those years ago, the last one I ran at school, having a final dungeon room that people went into one at a time. They'd only accept one at a time, and given a helmet that was by the gods, they'd grant any wish, but they'd twist it. And anything that sounded all greedy, they twisted. One guy, I can't remember what his first character, he was running 2 characters, I was allowing that. Can't remember what his first character did. What he wished for, but it didn't work out for him. So he had his second character go in there and wish to remain exactly as he was. So I had him stay in the room while the next guy came in and said, you walk into the room and see his character not moving, staying exactly as he is. You can twist anything if you're a sick bugger like I was. Who knows, perhaps you'll meet your beloved soon.
Who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it. Yet.
Who are you?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude. I'm your chief advisor.
Oh, great.
It is I who grants you the power.
On him with fire eyes. A cold one. A sorcerer.
We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
Okay. Seals?
How do I open the seals?
Oh. Can't figure it out by yourself, girl?
I thought you were meant to be some kind of advisor.
I'm disappointed in you.
Screw you, advisor.
Let
Alright.
me return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I named you a witch.
Okay, there you
How
go.
many demons will you take on for your service?
As many as possible.
Well, I will certainly need the help of demons. So give me as many as possible.
You just committed your first sin.
Spirit.
They say that the fate of the Cold Dawn and the Witch is to burn in eternal flames with no chance for absolution. The outcome of some events in the game is yours to decide. Your sin counter will change according to your decisions. Your number of sins affects your choice of reply as well as possible game endings. Well, that's cool. They say each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left shoulder. But to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you.
But you are still too weak. Soon you will have 3 charts at your command. That's enough for now.
Alright, so a demon or devil who can serve as family, okay.
Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again.
We'll
Manage to open the seals.
We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. Okay. Black Book. And that, my friends, is the intro. I'm not going to take this any further. I'm going to answer my questions now. What do I think of the graphics? Actually, I quite like them. They're not always top-notch, but they're good. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. What do I think of the voiceovers? I'll separate that from other sounds. Wasn't too keen on old Igor's, but I like the others, so I'm going to give that a 9. Don't know if it'll carry on like this. This is just for a sample, you know. What do I think of the music and atmospherics? Yeah, it works nice. 9. Absolutely. I'll very seldom, if ever, give a 10. I will say that. Graphics, did I say that already? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The narrative, as it is so far, it's a little simplistic. But this is just the intro. Who's to say how far it'll go? I'm going to give it a 7. An optimistic 7 could go higher. Gameplay, it's simple narrative tales with card battling, essentially. I don't know how random those cards get to be. I'm not sure what happens there. I'll give a gameplay a 6 out of 10. This kind of game isn't really about the gameplay per se, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And that's weighted low because that's not the point of the game. The experience. It's a storyline. So, overall, I'll give it a 7.5 so far. Maybe even an 8. Now to answer my original questions. 4 questions. Is it worth the $1? The $12 bundle. Actually, $1.50 because there was 8 games. Not counting the fact there was an expansion for 1 game. Is it worth $1.50? Does it cover its slot? Absolutely. Is it worth $12? I'm going to say yes in my case. I'm going to say this one's a winner. I don't know how much of a winner, but it's a winner. It's certainly worth paying for a budget game for this. Is there any point in you asking for it to come to channel if you'd like it to? No. And the reason I say that is if I can find a slot for this, and I think I will, not this month, next maybe. I'm actually thinking of doing, as I run through the games at the end of this month, and going into next, replacing with humble games. And the reason that there's no point in you asking, I can find a slot, this is coming to the channel. I'm intrigued, I want to know more. I want to see this story. So, is it coming to channel because I want it? Hell yeah. And there you are, this one for me, even though it's a lot more simple than a lot of games, this is a winner. Thank you very much. To the on.